Hello everyone and welcome back to Frontier Force, where myself and Larry the Chupacabra are progressing ever upwards towards a technological wonder that has been yet to be discovered. Today I'm going to be, in this episode, more than today, I'm going to be decommissioning the old faithful cooker.
Old cookie? Hold on, wait for me, buddy. You gotta send her off right.
Okay, I'll let you... Right,
okay, do the thing, I'll do the...
Stand in front and salute. I'll stand right in front and salute. No, come here. Stand here.
Okay.
Stand here. Got to salute. There you go.
Okay, give me all this coal. Come here.
It's going to be more than you can carry.
Oh dear God! I got to put this in the send pipe.
You could use the derpy transport system.
Yay! Yeah, so this is like the vanilla auto smelting system where you use these hoppers to put stuff into the oven.
We covered this back at the start, man. If people don't know this, then they need to go back.
I'll just go over it again briefly, because sometimes I forget stuff.
You need to go back to the future. Speaking of which, I want a hoverboard and I want power laces on my trainers now.
And we should all be dressing like Lady Gaga's music videos.
To be honest, if you look at it from that perspective, like how Lady Gaga dresses and how they dressed in Back to the Future Part 2, it's like actually we are living in the future because people do dress like that. That was just like a sample
and they do
it
in public.
Exactly. So that's another case that Back to the Future was accurate.
Is anyone here familiar with the notion of a tailsy? What that is?
What?
So, there's these people who are way too into anime who will dress... So it's one thing to dress like an anime goth in high school, but I'm lagging really hard. Holy crap. It's one thing to dress like a goth or an anime goth in high school, but I ran into this kid when I was still in college, and he would run around with not just makeup, and the weird belt and stuff, and the pants that were ripped on one leg and not on the other. They'd rip below the knee. But he had bat wings on half the time if he wasn't wearing a backpack when I saw him getting off the train. And then the other half of the time, he would have bat wings and a tail sticking out of his butt. He'd tuck the two-ended tail. He'd tuck that in his pants, right into his underwear. So he had the frilly fruff right on his butt. And I was just like, bro, you're in public. What are you doing?
See, I'm from a cosplay background, so I can respect the idea that someone wants to dress differently and stuff. However, I do still believe on a time and a place for everything, so I do think, fuck that guy. Okay, so this is the Cookmeister 2.0.
The Cookatronic?
That's all we need.
Yep, we converted that entire setup into a tiny little stove.
I made two of them because I'm an idiot. I'm not sure though. I don't think you can whereas the vanilla Minecraft auto cooker thing. I
think this one's coming with me.
God damn it. I think where they will cook. Oh, by the way, here's a charge pad for you.
Ooh, yay!
There you go.
Eee.
I don't think it will cook things like anything that's non-edible. I don't think the oven will do that. You will have to come up here.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. You're just trying to lure me back in here.
I just want some company.
It's like holding out a rag. Hey, Larry, does this rag smell like lemongrass? No, it smells like... This will go in perfectly between the chest that you put down for me and the shit chest that I put down that infuriates you because it exists.
I made this system so you could literally send me any junk you don't want down there, and the stuff that's in here at the moment. I can then just take it out.
Oh dear God, the system is getting backed up with all the fish. Why? Why, Noob? Why? Oh, speaking of crap, here's some slime balls and some cotton and a name tag and half of the fish you sent me.
Son of a bitch.
It's happening. It's happening right now, Noob. You fancied up this node with speed upgrades.
Yeah, they're pretty easy to make. When it comes to upgrades and stuff for things like those nodes, or there's transport pipes we could use as well. you can make upgrades. Actually, I don't think you can make upgrades for transport pipes. And there's like machine upgrades and stuff. I've fully upgraded everything just to make things run a bit smoother. Although it does cane the power supply in the main factory I found, so it was a bit of a double-edged sword on that.
Yeah. So the one thing that we're going to be working on down here, we're going to be fiddling with these coke ovens. These coke fire ovens for... Basically, this makes the power source for Railcraft, which is coal coke. It also makes creosote oil, which I wouldn't recommend using it as any type of a happy time lubricant. It could probably chafe a bit.
Hang on. I'm coming.
But, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the sand I have into this lovely box of crap that will eventually be the automated pull the coke out of these ovens. Over here and grab some clay bricks. We're going to make some coal coke bricks.
See, when it comes to like Railcraft and Steve's minecarts and stuff, I, like most people, I've like creative moded in all the cool stuff and stuff. I've never actually seen the development process of it, so like the creosote, I never knew what the hell it was for.
Yeah. So, funny enough, I've actually got it open in my inventory right now because I figured I would talk about it. Railcraft, the whole idea of creosote is I can use it to make these wooden rail beds. And these wooden rail beds are made out of wooden ties, which are just creosote oil, either a bucket or a bottle, and 3 wooden slabs makes a bunch of wooden ties. That allows me to easily make a boatload of wooden rail beds, which then, takes the materials that would normally make one Minecraft rail and stretches it out into, like, I think 8 or 6. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. Oh, wait, I needed a crafting table. Whoops. Oh, yeah, we're gonna make coal coke oven bricks, and it's like, 9x9 cube with a hole in the center where the fiery goodness happens.
And is that what you need the clay bricks for?
Yes. Need those plus sand.
I'll put the main base. I've got quite a fair amount of clay. Do you want me to just, like, bulk you out a load of clay bricks and fire them down to you?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Then I could just make an army of these ovens and never run out of fuel ever.
So you need 9 bricks to make a block?
No, you just need 5 sand and 4 bricks.
Okay. And I'll screw it. I'll just make a load of bricks and shoot them off down to you.
Hey, whatever works, man.
And then I'll go back putting stuff in the right boxes.
Yes. Look at how many of those I'm going to need. Probably quite a few.
We have in the wall of ingots. Do we have a space? I don't think we do.
Yeah, we have quite the sorting system that Noob has put together for us as well.
A sorting system that keeps shitting on itself. It seemed like such a great idea. But every time, because the system keeps every time I clear a barrel, for some reason the system detects that there's an empty barrel, and rather than putting it in the right place, it will just put stuff anywhere.
Yeah, and so the other thing that I've got going here is I've also got an automated system with fluid ducts that's going to pull the goop out as it's made, the creosote oil. I don't have to get it on my hands. I'm a dainty boy at heart.
Wait, you can't turn clay blocks back into clay balls? Oh, you just have to dig them up again.
Yeah, I had to do... That's why there's a clay brick here in my chest for this little informational. I jacked a bunch of those from you, and I thought you just fired these to make the bricks, so I made like a couple of hardened bricks that I sent back to you. And I was just like...
make a hardened clay block.
Yeah, I was just like, what the hell? How do I do the thing with that? Yeah, they just turn into like little balls of clay.
Oh, hey, since you mentioned in the off time, you said that you might have a future plan for Mob Dungeon after we've hollowed it out, so to speak. We couldn't always, if we worked our way up to having a, what they called, tunnel bore. If you made a tunnel bore that went like straight out and then turned at 90 degrees and went straight through it, you could just have a tunnel that led down there.
Yeah, that's true. Could do all of that stuff.
Instead of boating.
That would be a lot more convenient, because I have some sinister plans for that particular building block. Assuming we can get in there and clean out all of the spawners without getting our entrails strewn about the room.
Oh, we will.
Oh, I know. You've been quite busy preparing for this event.
Yes, we have the room full of selected Power Ranger armor sets.
Yes, have you got those bricks to send me? I thought I had enough, but I was wrong. I was very wrong.
I'm currently smelting them. I was just breaking up the clay blocks. I accidentally fired one of the clay blocks into a hardened clay block, so I'm waiting for that. There we go.
Yeah, it's like
appeared in the sorting system.
Like a rite of passage when you're farting around with this stuff.
Actually, if people saw like a bloopers reel of me, like especially with that blood magic stuff, if people saw how long I've just been staring at the same screen, and I've opened up Wikipedia pages and not understood what they've told me, and I've tried swearing at it, and that hasn't worked either, funnily enough.
But swearing always works. I'm confused. This mod pack must not be built correctly.
I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point. Oh, I didn't go in there.
Yeah, so essentially what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up these fluid ducts, even though I didn't set them all up the same way. And basically, with a little bit of redstone attached to the top here, it will automatically suction out the old fluid in here, unless I put in like a fancy brain to them to sort stuff. And the red means they're sucking, the blue means they're spewing. And they pull out the creosote oil, which builds up in these machines, or ovens, they're not really machines, and puts them in this massive creosote oil tank. And these item nodes, these transfer nodes, pull the full coke out, and put them in these central chests for easy access. And the chests on the side feed each of the ovens continuously with enough full coke that I actually had to expand the size of this tank before recording because it was backed up for days. And while we're waiting for more bricks from the Master of Machines, I'm going to dig up all this assholey quicksand and plant some trees. Bastard.
I just found out a little bit of a glitch with the oven that I replaced with. It does not take, won't take like lamb chops from the other mod pack.
Oh.
It doesn't recognise it as a food type, so it won't cook it.
Yeah, that's the thing with a lot of these mods. Like, the only thing that I can get, we've been doing quite a bit of research and experimentation, is the only thing that we've got that will automatically farm any of the magical or special crops is the Buildcraft farmers, but they only accept essence crops, and not particularly well. But the same mod is responsible for the chili crops and, like, you know, the barley and stuff like that. It's just like, well, why would it do one but not the other? I don't even. You like the color blue, Noob.
Oh, why? What have you found?
Well, in your own chests, I found you had some blue-stained saplings for me.
Oh, yeah.
Like how you're just like immediately just like, oh dear God, what has he done now?
Well, you know.
Well, I did get a little carried away with the slime trees. You are fair in that statement.
In a while, if we're going to head over to the office building dungeon thingy, I'm going to make up a little kit of stuff that we can set up just outside of the spawner so that we've got a base to retreat to, so to speak. And make a few more gobs up. Like, I've made a few backpacks, I worked those out, and thanks to the leather that's getting produced by your fish traps.
Yeah, what does a backpack take?
You need... First of all, you need to make bound leather, I think it's called.
Yeah, you need...
I'll just run inside and check.
You need tanned leather, which requires bound leather and a oven, and bound leather requires a bunch of string and some regular leather. So good thing we've got these sheep and cotton plants.
Yeah. And then I just run wool blocks through the sag mill to chop it up into string. Although, once again, your fish traps are producing string.
Oh, are they? Well,
yeah, they produce.
Your fish traps impressive.
Your fish traps produce everything. Yeah, we've got like 3 stacks of string in the chest.
Oh, that turned out better than I could have hoped for.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like if anyone was starting out on this and they wanted a semi-cheaty way of unlimited food that isn't these apple trees, then build yourself a fish trap, because they're ridiculous. They will produce food faster than you can
How
eat.
kind of you to make this quicksand only deep enough to be a pain in my ass.
Oh, yeah, I didn't want to kill you. I'm not heartless.
Well, at least not publicly.
I sent you a bunch of bricks, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Alright, I'll finish that up, that one furnace up right now. And, next episode, I'm going to work on producing magical seeds, because we want to eventually... want to eventually make it so that we don't have to worry about, like, ender pearls or... Damn it, Noob. I got you. Oh, I got you. You're so good. Alright, let me get at these berries. This is my disassemblatron. Oh, that is
Oh god!
supremely fast.
Wait, how is this tilled soil down here? What the fuck?
What?
There's...
Oh, you can super till with this. Well, I'll be damned.
New feature found out today, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I had no idea it could do this. I thought it was the only thing that the disassembler couldn't do.
I thought it only disassembled, not, like, turned things into other things.
Ah, damn it.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, we got lots of bushes. Oh, the
There's another one I
frickin'...
picked up.
Did you turn it off? Yeah.
Yeah, I already did.
These remotes are actually also surprisingly cheap. Once you get to the nether and get some blaze rods, or some obsidian rods and stuff, you're good to go.
Obsidian rods?
Yeah, you just put 2 obsidian on top of each other and it makes a rod.
Okay. Also, I found out something. If you're digging underground and you've got coal, you can use stone the same way you use wood planks to make stone sticks, and you can just make torches out of those.
Oh, handy.
Yeah. Okay, so,
Right with the tilled dirt. Sometimes
You're
that
gonna stop?
those anyway. So join us next time. More Frontier Forcification, where we force freaky fancy technology on the populace and horrifying jokes on the internet. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be working on finishing that engine and getting some essence seeds. I think Noob is going to blow a hole in space and time and kill us all.
that's the end game. Don't worry about that. That's a long
Okay,
way
yeah.
off.
We're working up to that.
Yeah.
So, bye everyone.
Oh, yeah. Bye.